Welcome back to the channel where every story goes deeper than you expect. Today we are talking about The Boys Season 5 finale, the episode every fan has been waiting years to see. Only one episode remains, and somehow this final hour has to answer huge questions, finish massive storylines, and deliver the biggest battle in the history of the show. If the writers handle everything correctly, this finale could become unforgettable. But if they rush it, fans everywhere could end up disappointed after years of build-up and anticipation. The biggest unanswered question right now is Ryan. His disappearance no longer feels accidental or unimportant. It feels like the show is intentionally hiding him so his return can create the biggest shock possible during the finale. Earlier this season, Homelander nearly pushed Ryan to his breaking point, and that experience may have completely changed him forever. Ryan probably understands now that nobody else can truly stop Homelander. During his absence, he may have been secretly becoming stronger mentally and physically for the final confrontation ahead. Everything became far more dangerous once Homelander gained V1. Before this, fans believed Ryan might eventually grow strong enough to challenge him fairly. But now Homelander feels almost unstoppable, more powerful and terrifying than ever before. That is why the finale probably needs to weaken him first before the final battle can truly begin. If V1-powered Homelander remains at full strength during the entire episode, nobody realistically stands a chance against him. Not Butcher, not Ryan, and definitely not the rest of the boys working together. That brings us to Marie. Her short appearance in episode 7 disappointed many viewers, but maybe that small scene was only setting up a much larger role later. Marie's ability to control blood could become one of the most important powers in the entire finale. Many fans believe she may somehow remove V1 directly from Homelander's body. Personally, I do not think Marie alone will defeat him, because that would weaken the emotional build-up of 5 seasons. Instead, she may only weaken him temporarily during the most important moment. Once Homelander becomes vulnerable for even a few seconds, that could finally allow Kimiko or the boys to use the Soldier Boy style blast they discovered earlier. That blast may remove Homelander's powers completely, creating the perfect setup for the fight fans have wanted since the very beginning of the series. Without his powers, Homelander would finally feel human and vulnerable for the first time ever. And that moment would open the door for the ultimate confrontation between Butcher and Homelander, the rivalry that has driven the entire story since Season 1. Butcher vs. Homelander is not just another superhero fight. It is the emotional heart of the boys. For 5 seasons, these two men have been moving toward each other like an unavoidable collision. Butcher has spent years consumed by hatred and revenge, while Homelander believes he is above humanity itself. Their final battle needs to feel brutal, violent, emotional, and completely exhausting. Fans should feel like both men are destroying themselves while trying to destroy each other. Even the winner should walk away physically and emotionally broken forever afterward. Honestly, Butcher does not feel like a character meant for a peaceful or happy ending. Even if he succeeds in killing Homelander, his own body and mind may already be too damaged to survive much longer. That tragic ending would perfectly match everything we know about him. He sacrificed friendships, morality, and even parts of himself because of his obsession with revenge. If Butcher dies shortly after finally defeating Homelander, it would feel heartbreaking but also strangely fitting. His entire life has been leading toward this final destructive confrontation from the beginning. Now let us talk about the Deep, because somehow he is still alive despite everything that has happened. The most interesting moment was when he admitted to Homelander that he killed Black Noir, yet Homelander barely cared at all. That moment probably shattered Deep emotionally because the Seven was his entire identity for years. Now he has nothing left, and maybe that emptiness finally changes him. Deep has always been weak, selfish, and cowardly, but maybe the finale gives him one final chance to do something brave before the story ends forever. One concern many fans have is that the show still has not fully explored Homelander taking over the world. Earlier trailers showed him looking at Earth from space like a ruler preparing to dominate humanity completely, but episode 7 barely focused on that terrifying idea. Many viewers wanted to see him truly become unstoppable, destroying cities and forcing the world to obey him through fear. Hopefully the finale finally delivers that chaos properly. Watching Homelander reach his ultimate dream before everything collapses could make the ending feel far more powerful and dramatic overall. No matter what happens, one thing feels certain: the finale will be filled with death, destruction, and emotional moments fans will never forget. Characters like Butcher, Ryan, Homelander, Marie, Kimiko, and Deep all feel vulnerable right now, and nobody truly seems safe anymore. That unpredictability is exactly what makes The Boys so exciting compared to other superhero stories. So what do you think will happen? Will Ryan save the world? Can Butcher finally win? Or will Homelander succeed in making humanity bow before him forever?